Hey meal prepper, welcome back to Sweet Peas and Saffron. I'm Denise and I share easy meal prep recipes that will give you so much time back during the week. Today we're going to talk about how to make the most perfect, juicy, delicious turkey burgers. I know turkey burgers can have a rap for maybe being a little bit less flavorful or dry, but with these tips, you're gonna get perfect, juicy turkey burgers every time. So I'm gonna start off by sharing my base turkey burger recipe with you, and then towards the end of the video, I'll share 2 other flavors that you can use to get a little bit creative. So the first thing to know when making turkey burgers is make sure that you pick the right meat. So often when you go to the grocery store, the ground turkey will just say ground turkey, and that's okay because often that is a mix of light and dark meat. So you want to avoid anything that says lean or turkey breast because that's just not going to have the fat content that you need to keep them nice and juicy. My recipe keeps things super simple. We have just 6 ingredients in our base recipe and they all work together to make super flavorful turkey burgers. So to start, we're going to grab a bowl. We're going to add our ground turkey to the bowl. Next, we're adding garlic, Worcestershire, salt, an egg, and breadcrumbs. Mix it all together, but don't overmix because this can make your patties really dense. A way to avoid overmixing is actually just to get in there with your hands. Next, we'll divide the mixture into 4. And we're going to start forming our patties. So just kind of work it around in your hands, make sure it's even across the surface of the patty. And one tip I have is to make a little indent in the middle of the patty. What this does is it helps prevent the center of the patty from puffing up, which in turn helps the patty cook through evenly across. Now you can cook these on the grill, but my preferred method is to cook them in a frying pan. I find that the added oil really does help keep them nice and juicy. So I'm going to cook mine in a frying pan. So we're going to add some oil. Add the turkey burgers, and we're going to cook for about 4 minutes per side. It's really important that you have a digital thermometer to check that the internal temperature of your patties reaches 165 degrees. So if you find that your turkey burgers are not quite 165, but you're worried about the bottom getting a little bit too brown, you can just flip them over a couple of extra times. Once your burgers reach 165 degrees, transfer them to a plate. When cooking turkey, I always like to let them rest for about 5 minutes before serving because this really helps the juices settle in the patty. Now for these classic turkey burgers, I like to keep it really simple. I just like to have mayo, tomatoes, and lettuce on my burger, but feel free to get creative. All right, if you want to get a little creative with your turkey burgers, let's make Greek turkey burgers. These have a hint of lemon zest, feta cheese, and garlic, and they're super tasty. So we're going to grab a bowl, and we're going to add the ground turkey, lemon zest, oregano, garlic, Worcestershire, feta cheese, salt, egg, and breadcrumbs. Mix it all up, divide into 4, and form the patties. Fry them up or grill them. And to serve, we're going to top with tzatziki, red onion slices, and cucumber. Another way you can get creative with these turkey burgers is to do a Southwestern style turkey burger. So this one is topped with guacamole, although I have also made it topped with chipotle mayo, and it was so good that way too. So we're gonna grab our bowl and we'll be adding ground turkey, lime zest, chili powder, ground cumin, 1 jalapeno pepper that I've finely diced and I've removed the seeds, garlic, Worcestershire, salt, egg, and breadcrumbs. Mix it all up, divide it in 4, and form your patties. You can cook it on the grill or fry it in the pan. And we're going to top with guacamole, tomato slices, and red onion. All right guys, those are my 3 favorite turkey burger recipes. Now, if you want to meal prep this recipe, you can freeze the patties. So I prefer to freeze them before cooking. The way I do this is I arrange them on a parchment-lined baking sheet and freeze for 3 to 4 hours until the patties are frozen through. At this point, it's safe to transfer them to a freezer bag or a meal prep container. But one tip, you're going to want to have little strips of wax or parchment paper between them so that you can get them apart easily when they're frozen. Now, here's a cool tip. You can actually grill these from frozen. Just like the commercially available burger patties, you can put them straight on the grill from frozen, which is really convenient if you forget to thaw out dinner. Okay, now when grilling from frozen, you're going to want to turn them pretty frequently so that they cook through evenly, and always check that the internal temperature has reached 165 degrees before serving. All right guys, that takes care of my perfect juicy turkey burgers. If you are looking for more delicious summery recipes, check the video out over here. I'm sharing my favorite broccoli quinoa salad. So good in the summer.